All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's video, I'm gonna be doing a review of the Quintus Smart Screen e-reading lamp that you see here in front of you. Now, Quintus was kind enough to send this out for review. Now, you can pick this up on Amazon for $36.99 with Prime shipping currently. So obviously, this is one of those smart reading lamps that you can mount on your screen where it's gonna not only give you some nice tabletop light going on your desk here, but it's also gonna help with eye strain if you're staring at your computer, editing videos, etc., etc. So I was really excited to get my hands on something like this. So let's go ahead and take a peek here at the actual unboxing experience. So as you can see here, it's pretty simple. You have the Quintus brand here, premium quality. You have a picture of what it looks like here mounted on a monitor. And then here on the bottom, it just says Smart Screen Reading Lamp. And then nothing on the sides. Here on the back, as you can see here, you have a picture of basically what it looks like, you know, here. So pretty easy peasy. It says it has no reflecting light. It is a USB interface. So obviously you can hook it up to a USB port and you're good to go. And then the other cool thing is you are able to adjust the color temperatures to warm or cold. So definitely it can get up to 6,500 Kelvin or as low as 2,700. So very warm or cold. Now let's go ahead and get it open here. So I'm gonna grab my knife real quick and just cut this tape. There we go. And let's get it open here. So as far as the unboxing goes, here we are. So you have a little thank you card there, so easy enough. And then you do have some instructions here as far as everything goes. So pretty straightforward though, honestly guys, as far as the user manual. The only downside to this one, as you can see here, is it's actually buttons and not touch screen or anything like that. I know they make a touchscreen model, so I was kind of hoping that's what this one was. But as you can see here, this is exactly what it looks like. So it's about, I don't know, maybe about 12 and a half. I mean, I'd probably say about 1.5 feet long. It's a pretty decent size. But as you can see here, it says screen linear. Have some ridges here. So it's this really just nice feeling like aluminum alloy. Looks like there is some cover here. So let's go ahead and rip off that. And then pull this out. And as you can see here, it's a USB interface like it says. But as you can see here, you can click here and you know, obviously you got the power button, or you change the color temperature or the brightness here. But it's a pretty long cable. Now next to my desk, I do have like a 5 or 6 port USB thing where I can just plug it in. So I don't have to necessarily just plug it into the wall. And then here, this is your clamp here. So let me go ahead and peel that off there. So that's a little bit sticky there. So obviously this is the part where you hook it up and install it, and then you hook it up on the top of your monitor and all that. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get this installed real quick, and let's go ahead and take a peek here at the monitor real quick. All right guys, so now I have it installed right here, as you can see on my monitor. So I have an Asus, I think it's a 28-inch monitor here. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent little size. I mean, as you can see here, as far as the gaps go, it does take up a good little part of the actual screen. Like I said, it's about 1.5 feet long or so. But with this particular model, like I said, you just mount it here. It's pretty simple. The mounting bracket's actually not that bad. It's an opening and closing clamp. So it does stay on there, and it is sticky. So once it's on, that back portion does stick to the back of the monitor. You do plug it in with the USB. So as you can see here, I have it plugged in right here behind the plant little thing here. And unfortunately, it is a clicky button one. So it's not touch screen or like touch panels or anything like that up top, which I do wish it was, to be honest with you, because I think it would be so much easier to just kind of touch it with the touch sensitive type of stuff versus having an actual remote right here. It does light up as well. So basically what I want to do is turn off these lights so that way you can kind of get a better idea of how much brighter it actually makes the screen, or not the screen, but just lights up the table and everything. So what I'm going to do here is just go ahead and turn these softbox off real quick. So let me just go ahead and turn this one off and go ahead and turn this one off. And now it's pretty dark in here. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn on this lamp up here. So let me go ahead and turn that on. And as you can see here, now it's lit up. So it's got a little bit of some light going on here. This is the more warm color temperature here. As I go through them, you know, you can see the different color changes. So like I said, you go from a warm to more of like a cold to more of like a white color. And you are able to increase and decrease the brightness. So as you can see here, I've clicked it all the way as I can, and it has gotten quite a bit brighter here. So now when I'm looking at it, it is definitely lighting up the actual desk pretty dang good. Actually, it's actually pretty bright, a lot brighter than I anticipated. And as I go through, you can see this is the warm color, this is the cold temperature, and then once again the more white or mixture of the two. I would probably realistically use the warm the most, in my opinion. I just like the look of the warm the best, and probably have it turned down quite a bit because I don't really need it super bright unless I'm using it to read something on my desk. But I think these types of lamps only are really meant to help complement other lighting in your room. So for example, I have this lamp here that I use occasionally, and literally I can turn that on and kind of have it complement this light a little bit. But this does a really, really good job. Just as I'm, you know, just kind of kneeling here at my desk, I can tell it's going to do a pretty decent job doing exactly what I want it to do. And at the same time too, it's going to help with the eye strain. So if I'm on here on YouTube, obviously, or something, and I'm sitting here checking out like an MKBHD video, then I can tell right away it's going to help a little bit with that eye strain as well as I'm looking at this video here. So for example, I can, you know, change the color once again, maybe do more of a white color here, increase it just a tad bit, and I can tell right away it's going to help a little bit with that eye strain. It's not going to be a miracle worker by any means, but I think it's going to actually do the job. But yeah, for 39 or 36 bucks, excuse me, I think this is going to definitely do the job. I think it's for sure worth the money. There's a lot more expensive ones out there. The only thing that I would say is my gripe about this one is the actual having to use a dedicated remote like this. That's my only beef with this particular lamp here, is that right there. If it had like the touch sensitive, you know, kind of thing up there, it would be way better in my opinion, but unfortunately it doesn't. But it's a budget one, so I understand. But it's kind of just floating right there, so it's not gonna really bother me that much. But I do wish it was, like I said, kind of touch sensitive up there. So, but yeah, there you have it, guys. There's the Quintus eLamp reader that you can mount on your monitor. So if you have this one, comment down below, let me know if you do or don't. Yeah, there you go. So be safe, God bless. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you love it, please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.